fantastic. I've read the book. I've tried it out myself. I got stuck. I came here. Simon was able to make everything clear, crystal clear. Yeah, crystal clear. Gave you the steps. It's not going to be easy to do, but it's taken away the fog. It's really clarity. So now I know exactly what I need to do. So the last 2 days, in fact, I wish this was a 6-day or 7-day course. I'm taking more time to go through the steps and actually done stuff. But it's good, very good. I feel pumped up, and I've got all the sheets. Got all the sheets to prove it. So yeah. So
would you suggest to your organization to send participants for this sort of training? And what other kind of organizations would you recommend Blue Ocean Strategy to?
Well, frankly, I would think anyone could benefit from this. The only thing is, I think the kind of people that should come to this are people that are already doing things related to this. I think that's very important. If you send someone in who's not already in this line of thinking, it may actually be counterproductive. But if you send someone in that's actually trying to create new things, then what happens is this shows them a better way of working. Or someone that's not creating, let's say someone that's in operations, for example, has never tried to create, has never had the problems of trying to sell a new idea to management. You send him here, I think, you know what, I don't know, I don't think it'll work. But that's just I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. Alright then. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you publish that thing,
what major thing would you take away from this?
Well, basically, like I said, I really would like to see how I can use this to improve on my own life, really. And then, obviously, from a business perspective, trying to bring up a business entity that I would save myself a lot of money, but yet be able to maximize. So it's like, from what I've picked up, you have to go down and then shoot up, eliminating the processes that are not worth its while. So if you have, it's like shedding garbage, excess garbage, to make something, and it's like targeting the mass market. The Blue Ocean strategy. Sounds a little bit complicated, but I think it'll be fun to implement.
What other categories of industries or organizations would you suggest or refer Blue Ocean strategy to?
Business analytics. Any business analytics that has to do with number crunching in big firms, and that has to do with shedding of excess capacity that is not making the turnover admirable.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What would you say is your major takeaway from the Blue Ocean Strategy workshop?
For me, my major takeaway would be that there's a need for you need to change your mindset about how you go about doing business, and not be overtly competition focused, but rather be looking for new markets where you can out-compete or out-maneuver, or make your customer, to follow the words, completely relevant. That appeal, I think, is the strongest appeal that Blue Ocean strategy has. And you find out that it's not that difficult after all when you have a thought on the processes, the thoughts and discipline behind that. That has been my major takeaway.
Okay, in terms of application in your business, where do you think, or what would you see is the most immediate place that you can apply Blue Ocean strategy?
Funny enough, I think firstly the way I offer service, looking for new ways. I have business development, so I have huge pressure. So I can look for new services to offer to the market and everything else. And that's what Blue Ocean does for me. It begins to let me look more closely at what my customers have, what are my they're buying experiences and everything else, what will be their immediate needs and where are the opportunities and what are people not looking at right now. My industry more or less is straight-jacketed. We tend to think about solutions in a particular mode, but this is actually challenging me to think about providing and offering services that would address needs of my clients from a different angle entirely, using other expertise or other other procurement services within our industrial sphere. That's what that's the first thing that hits me. Second that hits me is that I can now talk to my client and even look at my client's business and begin to tell him that, okay, these are the customer experiences. Have you thought about moving towards this offering or potentially blue ocean proposition to the market so at least you can get edge over your clients? I think so. It's a two-edged sword for me: my business, my client.
All right, interesting. One final thing. What other kind of organizations, or even a particular organization, do you think would most benefit from Blue Ocean strategy?
I think Blue Ocean is so sweeping. The strategy is so sweeping. It's just like every other strategy, strategic discipline that you most likely would encounter. It's so sweeping. You can apply to everything. Even ordinarily consulting for, doing communications for marketing communications for your clients. You could decide if the issue here is just trying to get the parameters right. What are the key factors that you'll be addressing? Once you get those key factors, you can all limitlessly apply to different businesses, different sets of concerns within a business, different industrial sectors. It just permeates. That's just the thing. It's a principle, and so it has a larger application. So we can't just restrict it to one area.
All right, then. Thank you very much. Training.
One major thing I'll be taking away is that you need to continuously realign your strategies. That's basically it. You need to stay on top.
Okay. Well, what about application? What area of your business do you believe you can immediately apply Blue Ocean strategy?
I'm looking at the area of customer service in terms of service delivery. Okay. What are the hitches they actually experience in accessing our products and services, and how can we make it seamless such that they'll be willing to engage your service every now and then, and would be the preferred product and service.
All right, one last question. What other kind of organizations would you recommend for a Blue Ocean strategy program?
Sorry?
What other kind of organizations, or which organizations do you know of that you believe Blue Ocean strategy will be a major impact to?
I think the oil industry, they need Blue Ocean strategy. Right now, there are a few competitors, O&O, Total Fina Elf, Shell, Chevron. They need some form of Blue Ocean strategy to be able to realign their business. There's more they can make in terms of their bottom lines and their income streams than they are actually doing right now. There's a lot that can be gotten from the exploitation and exploration of oil. There are other alternatives in terms of natural energy that they can actually explore to see. Right now the price of oil is high. What can they do to drive it down? What can they do to drive down the price of kerosene? What can they do to have gas being used in every house? What can they do with regards to using the gas in production, such as Wando is currently doing in areas within the industrial areas in Lagos?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Buchi. Have a pleasant time.